today our special guest is Just Created. Who let Giovannie in the building?
Oh, shit.
Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign, and Northwest were at the Footprint, and also Northwest announced a brand new album. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, the biggest fighter. Who gives a shit? And then R.I.P. Akira Toriyama, the GOAT, man. The Queued Up Podcast, episode 54, baby. Dragon Ball! Spirit Ball!
Just went Super Saiyan.
Yeah!
Fuck.
Queued up.
What it do, baby? Episode 54 and many more. We got it for y'all in store. I'm your boy, Aaron Michael.
Bars.
This is my dog, RC. That's Artie R. That's my dog, Big Chewy. You wait. You guys are now locked into the Queued Up Podcast. Shout out to my brother, Gibby_Vidge as well. His cousin Pete is in the building. What up, Pete? How you doing, dog? Yo, thank you guys for being here. Big shout out to our last episode. Round of applause for our brother, Sean Bonds. Amazing episode. Young hustler.
Yes, sir.
Young GOAT. Got a lot going on for him. Go back and watch that, but then come back and watch this. We got a crazy show for you guys, man. Springtime is starting to get a little bit warm. The jacket doesn't feel right anymore. I gotta let gotta let the elbows breathe a little bit more. It's starting to get a little bit warm.
Yeah.
I'm about to put all
Why you
mine.
laughing at my elbows?
I'm not.
Hey, Ashy.
Gio said it.
But you could have said it.
Get some-
You could have said it. Now we got a lot for you guys this story. We got another round of hot cues. We're going to be talking about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson today. Spider-Man, the Spider-Man, the movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, they got robbed of the Oscars, and we're going to kind of break that down. RIP to the anime legend. Wanted to go to Akira Toriyama as well. Already has a heartfelt message to him.
When we get there.
When we get there.
Yeah.
When we get there.
And then also Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign, they were just in town this past Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Vultures. Chewy was there. He was hanging out with
dope
Kanye.
Experience for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I should have went.
Rated out of 10.
Out of 10? Oh, easily a 9, dude. Yeah, I had fun with it.
Damn.
What stopped it from being a 10?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question. What stopped it from? I mean, I guess it wasn't really so much of a concert. It was kind of like we were kind of just listening to Kanye songs.
But that's what Kanye's been doing now. He doesn't ever do like a show anymore. Just like you just like vibing out with him.
So that's my reasoning why it's not a 10 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10.
Hey, it's genius.
I mean, it was still lit though. It was a good time.
There was about was this a sold out show?
Yeah.
It was about 20,000 in
sold out.
attendance. That's crazy.
See, I have an issue with all of that, but we're gonna get there.
Okay.
We're gonna get there with
It's
my
genius.
issues.
Don't hate on them. Don't hate on them.
With my complaints. All right. And then but the most important thing we have today is one of the OGs is back. You can literally hear his laugh in the intro.
Always.
This guy is there. He started with us, Captain Jamaica himself.
Captain Jamaica.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on,
Bob Marley
brothers?
reincarnated.
You know what I mean? Real black. The real black version.
But honestly, though, one of the most talented people in the city. He's been traveling all over the country lately with his art. Even living off his art, you know what I'm saying? Eating off of it for real. Designed that shirt for the Phoenix Suns and been designing T-shirts for like other NBA teams such as the Lakers. Actually in there in the store signing autographs that are going to be worth $1 billion later down the line.
Hard.
And literally the black, the smaller version of Andre 3000, where he just ends up doing the most side missions. This motherfucker is Elden Ring personified.
Right.
My guy Giovannie, aka Just Created It.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I am one flute away from being Andre 3000.
You're gonna get that 4-foot pan flute. You're gonna get that, bro, and just be walking around Japan. Just.
One day. It's going to happen for sure. I'm going to just disappear. People are like, where'd he go? Whatever happened to that guy Giovanni? Man, I heard he is.
If anybody will find you, it'd be me. Because I'll bump into this motherfucker at the most random, bro. We would just literally just happen. It just happened. I literally walked out of work, turned to the left. He didn't even see me.
Wow.
He never sees you though.
He just kept walking, and then I was like,
Oh, hold on.
hey. What the fuck?
He said, what you doing? I was like, oh, snap. I was actually going to come find you.
And that's the third.
Bro, not everyone.
That's
more
the-
than 3 times.
The funniest time was at the library when you seen him.
When I seen him. When I seen him through that window, I think that was my favorite.
Bro,
one,
that was,
'cause I was like,
the coffee shop.
Yeah, because I literally.
I feel like in my experience, Gio always finds me.
Yo, I ran into him many a times. Y'all run into me many times. You probably the only person I don't randomly run into because you don't be out in Phoenix, so you too cool for us.
Wow.
Everybody
You're a
else be in
Scottsdale boy.
Phoenix
You're a
area.
Scottsdale guy.
I'm a Scottsdale guy.
And you know what? If I'm known as a
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale guy now, that means I fucking made it, all right?
No.
Oh yeah, you sure did.
Ah,
bud.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hey.
America! Give me the Eagles.
Oh no.
RC,
All right,
when,
all
when,
right.
did, when did you
Made it
randomly
to the
see-
wrong
All right,
tribe.
cool. I
this-
mean, brother. I mean, what?
What, Mom? I mean, RC called me a coon. And on the board,
Thought if I'm known as a Scottsdale guy, I made it, man.
Hey,
Nobody's trying to hear that.
yo.
What you talking
Hey, yo.
about?
the majority of your work is in Scottsdale now.
Hey, don't nobody need
Yeah,
don't
but you
nobody
don't
need
hear
to know
me
that.
say that.
Don't nobody need to know
Wow.
that.
He go get the bread.
You
and
don't hear me
leave.
say
This
that.
is
man, what's
what-
wrong with you, man?
Okay, and I go and I make my money in Scottsdale and I bring it back to the land that
Hey,
the
back to the
promised
black
land.
community.
Whatever,
Hey,
bro.
recycling them black dollars.
Whatever, bro. I bring it back.
Recycling them black
You
dollars.
ain't bringing nothing back to nobody. You bringing it back to your family. Stop it.
I mean,
He's over
it's
there
still
drinking
black though.
lemon drop
and
shots
invest in
and
my
shit.
community
Peter
in South
Pan.
Phoenix. What are you talking
All
about?
right.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Where I stay, where my grandma and my granddad stay, where my mama stay,
You-
black.
Your
in
mama
South
stay.
They
Phoenix.
been there.
Your
all
granddad
right?
stay.
Yeah, because
You
we
just
built
got
a
there.
community in
All
South
right?
Phoenix.
Shoot
Ownership.
program.
Black ownership.
23-hour lockdown.
See, now you're just talking nonsense.
Pelican Bank.
What was you asking me, dude?
When did you randomly see Gio?
I think I have the most random geo sightings.
Tell
He
your
does.
story.
He does. It's legendary at this point.
The most random that I know of that I can think of right now in this moment was when I seen him in Las Vegas. I'm out there with DJ Cutswell.
Yeah,
where,
shortcuts.
We're at the Illenium show. We're in Illenium's booth, just hanging out, having a great time. He's killing his set.
Yep.
The dancers, the music is going off, the little sprayers thing. It was a pool party.
Yep.
And I look over and I
like
just see
this.
somebody just flipping their dreads like this.
I look like a mermaid coming out the water.
That's definitely Geo in a sea of like 3,000 people, like this huge pool party at Tao in Las Vegas.
That's
all the way in
crazy.
Las Vegas. I didn't know he was gonna be there. He didn't know I was gonna be there. I look, I'm like, bro, that's definitely Geo. So then I make my way out of the booth, downstairs, all the way back around the other side of the pool.
Yeah.
Sure enough, that was Geo.
Wait,
Ran up on him.
he took a photo. Was it from the booth?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
sent a photo of me to myself. I was crying. I'm like, bro, how? I'm
Yeah.
like,
You can't go nowhere.
Can't
all right?
go
You got
nowhere.
eyes on you.
I do, yeah. It's crazy, but it's fun though. I always like running into people that I know, even old. I love running to old people. Like I ain't seen in a minute. I ain't seen you since college. I'm like, bro, hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, we gotta tap in. I never end up really tapping in. I'm terrible at it. I do that. It's,
You do know everybody.
I genuinely
though.
want to tap in, but it'd be like in one ear out the other type stuff. I'm like, damn, I be so lost in the sauce of business that I don't even really get back to tapping in. I'm like, damn,
Nah,
I feel
people gotta
bad.
keep up
I
with
do
you.
feel bad, y'all. I do want to tap in, but
He means
Don't feel
well.
bad.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
You do know everybody. Like I know everybody, but you know everybody. Like literally, we be walking through the club, you be pushing everybody. Hey, what's so good? Like the most random people.
bro, last night
yeah.
I ran into my boy that I played college football with, Jesse Bueno. You remember Jesse Bueno? I don't know if you remember
maybe
him.
if I seen him.
Yeah, he was one of my youngins. Yeah, so he was younger. That boy in there with a cowboy hat on.
Nice.
I was in there like, bro, ain't no way. I'm like, that's not Jesse. I pulled up. I said, that's for show him.
That's
have
crazy.
to pull up on him, show him some love. Yeah, but it'd be random. I don't know, man.
Is,
I've
man,
been
Jesse-
in a lot of places, man.
Is Jesse black?
Nah, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
a Mexican cat. Little,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
one of my
And then
youngins.
cowboy hat make more sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, black people, we've been wearing the hats now.
No, but
right?
when I think when
Nothing
black
now.
people get to that cowboy hat phase, it's kind of like a cry for help.
What do you mean?
That's. I mean, out here it's weird, but in the South, that's not.
Look at how hard he trying to defend it.
Because I got some people that wear a cowboy hat. Shout out to my dog Moosey. I want a cowboy hat.
have
Yeah,
a
and he's
cowboy
crying
hat,
for
but
help.
you see me.
I was crying for
I
help.
remember the state of mind I was in when I bought it.
Wow. All right, let's get back to where we're at because this is gonna go left
Keep
really
digging your
fast.
grave.
The segue, I love it.
So, Gio, all fun aside, bro, you've been doing a lot of really cool things, a lot of really dope projects. Like we said, you're wearing your latest piece you did with the Suns. You designed that yourself,
Yeah.
and they sold it at the arena.
Shout out Martin Lawrence. Inspiration.
Don't say that; it's copyright.
You know, he old. Ain't nobody worry about him.
Damn. I mean, he kind of needed. He over there doing Bad Boys 4, so he needs something. Sorry, Martin. Please be on our show. So how did that? If you can kind of tell, like, how did you really start working with the NBA or at least somebody like the teams on the West Coast? How did that really happen?
Man, bro, long story short, connections. It really does it comes down to that. Like every time you hear the phrase, someone says, it's not about what you know, it's who you know. It's like, I really do truly believe that in every facet. So it's like, I'm just all these people I know or I meet, and now people are starting to get light of like, oh, you an artist. You know what I mean? I got a background of football, so a lot of people know me from there. Yeah. And now I'm building this whole different lifestyle or a whole different person that is now an artist, and I'm figuring it out, and at the same time, people are figuring it out. So now it's like, okay, you do this, let me tap in. Does this work for you? And also for me, like, this is a digital design. Yeah. I'm primarily a muralist. Right. So I had to, I used to design. I had a clothing line back in college, RC remembers, and it's like I didn't tap into those skills my whole time doing art in the last 5 years. I've just been doing murals. Yeah. I've been focused on murals. That's it. And I'm trying to figure out that lane. And now that I kind of have a grip with it, I'm like, okay, let me open up them other avenues and be like, okay, let me tap into my digital design and, art form that I have or that I've acquired, back in the days, and like kind of bring it to life and make money off of it too. Yeah. So it really comes from a place of like just diversifying my creative ability. So it's like, hold on. All right, now we're learning how to build and really do it properly, essentially. But
nice. Yeah. But see, for artists who are listening, you need to get your like basic skills down of being able to, just work with the mediums that you're like we get handed as kids, but then like, because the digital art is basically just an easier form of doing that once you know how it works. Yeah. Like so I'm just letting them know.
No, it's facts. Yeah, I think getting comfortable with the medium first and then leveraging that to understand the business side of it is what made it easier for me. Because we are our biggest critics and we are usually the people in our own way. Facts. So it's like, I'm just like, okay, now that I'm comfortable, I'll take another step because I'm not in no rush to try to take 10 steps and not know how to work any of that in between stuff. And now it's like, oh, well, I got here, but I don't even know how to replicate it properly. Right. So now I'm like, I'm saying yes to something else, and it goes sideways. Yeah. I've seen it. I'm seeing other artists do it already, so I'm paying attention to their success and their failures. Because I'm like, oh, shoot, I see you. That was a bad move. But now that I talked to you, you let me know what you did. Now I'm like, okay, I can move on and learn from that experience and not try to do that in my own.
That's the best way to learn is from other people's mistakes and like situations they've been in and stuff like that. So that's really cool that you're able to do that, bro. Yeah. That's fire.
Yo, yeah, I had a question about the Phoenix Suns collaboration. We seen you at the game when they revealed the shirts and it was like a very big deal and they had your name on the thing. My question is, was that partnership as fulfilling as you thought it would be? Just all told from every aspect.
That's a good question.
You know what's so funny, dude? I went into this project with like not much expectations because I've had other experiences where it's like digital stuff and it's not it's nothing too crazy and it's never really their fault. Sometimes like you just feel like sometimes people don't know what else to do. Right. But I feel like they came with it, bro. Like I did not even expect to go to the game. I didn't expect to be on the Jumbotron. Yeah. They had my signature, like my logo or my design that I signed every mural with on there, on the Jumbotron and on the little belt that runs around. I was like, yo, this is kind of fire.
That's fire.
And I didn't expect none of that. So they kind of went above and beyond in my eyes. Because honestly, for me, I thought it was just a check. And I thought it was gonna be a cool shirt. Like I was like, when I made the design, I was geeked on the design already. Because for me, immediately I was like, they probably gonna say it's too black.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of times. Like, bro, I be censoring my ideas or my creative wants and needs because half the time I'm like, well, I want to do something that's too black for the client, So I was like, a lot of times that sucks. But then they was like, yeah, that works. We love that. And I said, cool, because I'm geeked and excited about it. And for sure, everybody went crazy. I feel like me doing this validated me as an artist in the city. Like, for real. Where I'm like, bro, you know how many murals I got? Y'all still don't believe that I do this full time? But this really, like, it definitely hit like a different peak for me. So it was actually super dope.
Well, I mean, and also think about, number one, of course, basketball is a predominantly black sport. Like 80% of the players are black. Almost half the coaches are black as well. We ain't got no owners. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? It's mainly a black league. Yeah. And if you look at our team, our GM is black. And then a lot of our players, our best players are black. So, like, that just fits the culture now. Phoenix is a majority minority fan base
Yeah.
now, full of Hispanics, blacks, and then everybody else that fits in.
Yeah.
So, and that shirt is just dope. Whether whoever you are, dope is dope.
Yeah.
Art is art, and dope art is dope. So, like that shirt just fits for a lot of fans. That's why it probably sold out as fast as it did, which is really crazy.
Yeah, no, facts. I said it. I knew it.
And to that point, I got to give the Phoenix Suns a lot of credit because they do a lot with like the Native American stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot with the El Valle night.
Yeah.
They're
They went
very
crazy.
big on the Latino heritage and stuff like that. So for them to choose you to highlight that portion of it, I think is a big deal. And it's a credit to them for being aware enough to focus on each individual group and kind of have an all-inclusive kind of, I guess, like menu, if you will. You can go with the Native American flavor style, the Latino flavor style, and then now we have you to do this for us.
They've been getting better and better. Like I've seen the last 2 years since I've been back here in Phoenix, I'm like, man, they really tapping into the art culture. Like I've known a lot of my art homies have worked with them. Nice. And like at the end of the day, they're still learning how to do better and do more. So I appreciate them as someone being like a partner and a client of mine now that I'm always looking forward to doing more things with them. So, and I actually just finished a project with them for Black History Month, another painting. So they'll be hanging it at some point in the next couple of weeks inside the stadium. So you can look for it. It's a little different than what I usually do, but it was fun. It was more illustrative, more hard black lines and stuff like that. So
that's cool, man. That's cool that you get a chance to kind of like push yourself and kind of step outside your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And shout out to the Suns too. I think they've been one of the most progressive teams in the league when it comes down to embracing like their cultures of their city. You know what I'm saying? Like Boston is Boston. Dallas is Dallas. New York is New York. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. But Phoenix is such a mix of just like the Native Americans and also Hispanic culture and everything. Devin Booker embracing it as well and stuff like that. It's just fire. And then us brothers and sisters, we out here too.
Even their content creation, man, their social media game is up there.
Our social media game is fire. Some other teams sucks.
Exactly.
Ours is kind of cool.
They be on
Coming
it.
from somebody who literally used to work for the Phoenix Suns, the Instagram for the Suns used to be trash.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say it, no disrespect to nobody that was doing it back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's literally one of the best in the league now.
You can tell they take pride in it. Like
some NBA teams, if you go to their page after a win or a loss, it's just like, bro, this is what you're a major market team.
Grizzlies lost. Like, whatever.
Yeah, it's
fuck it.
Yeah, but they put time and effort into their marketing, which prior to that, I think the best one was the Miami Heat. Their Instagram used to be fire.
Gotcha.
And then I think the Suns took a little bit of that sauce.
Yeah, I got to go back and look at some other ones. I see only like the Lakers one, but Lakers is ass.
It's still pretty, theirs is pretty vanilla.
pretty basic, it ain't nothing crazy.
All right, so you've been working with the Suns. You've been doing more murals and stuff like that. You've been in Denver. You've been in L.A. You've been kind of bouncing around to different places. What's something else you really are looking forward to doing upcoming that you could talk about? I know you probably have some stuff that you can't really talk about. And if that's the case, and just say you got big things coming or – what is something that you really want to do that you want to like put the good vibes out there for?
I'm laughing because my response is probably going to be so not what you guys are expecting. But right now I am working on a mural currently for like NCAA with the city of Phoenix and March Madness and all that.
Final Four will be out here.
So I'm doing a project with them that's coming up that I can't really talk too much about, but that's a cool. I wish. Sure. I'm trying to shake the right hand. Just one person that got it.
Nice.
Hey, we got some tickets for you. Say less. Thank you. I've been waiting for you.
Say less.
No, but the funny, like my real response, bro, I'm looking forward to like getting away from doing reels. Like I want to stop taking on projects. Like I need to take a break. I need to get back to myself. I'm burnt out. Like I've been working too much and I'm not. Like every time I get to the wall, I'm not as productive as I want to be or as I should be. And I could just tell, I'm like, bro, I need a break. Like I could just feel it. I'll be at the wall like, man, I could get myself there and I'll get in the zone, but it's not as like fulfilling as it has been in the past. But it's because it's like, it's just for everyone else. I haven't been really doing anything or producing for myself. So I want to take a break and be able to just produce some things for me that are outside of murals. I want to get into sculpture work and different mediums and get on the, like, I really want to dive into the content creation side and like cultivate my own approach and brand in that universe, right? Like, social media is crazy. I look at some people and I just admire their like ability to record themselves and keep doing it and showing up. But even the creativity that comes into showcasing themselves or what they're doing, it's fun to me. It's like that's creative. Anything that's creative, bro, I'm here for. I'm always enjoying. I'm eating it. I'm like, damn, that was brilliant. I ain't never thought of it that way. Until I try to like save those videos. I'm like, okay, I like the way they shot that. And I want some more partnerships. What you know, people out here getting free cars.
See, I like that.
I'm like, man, I've seen so many artists that I follow or know via social media. We chop it up, and I'm like, oh, baby girl, you just got a Mustang? That's crazy.
From a partnership?
Bro, from a partnership, like ambassadors. Like, I don't even know what that really looks like, but I'm trying to learn. Dang. So anybody that got the info, go ahead and send it.
I mean, if anybody should be maybe next in line for something like that, your resume shouldn't be that far behind anybody else.
It ain't. It's right there. So it's like really just kind of putting the pedal to the metal type stuff. So it's like, but I got to take a little step back from the work a little bit because I'm just lost in the next project. Make sure this client's okay. Make sure they're happy. So, and I've experienced a lot of turmoil this year on just like trying to juggle clients and projects being late and so stuff's stacking and now you're letting down the next client and I'm like, damn, like, bro, this is a lot. So trying to get better at juggling all that and making sure I'm on top of it so no one feels like they're getting slighted.
I have a question really quick. For anyone watching this that may not know, can you really quickly explain how would somebody who's an artist in Phoenix, like how does that even work where you make a living doing art? And I know it's pretty simple. You find the clients, they have an idea in mind or whatever. But for anyone watching this who doesn't quite know how it works, can you break it down a little bit without giving too many details, I guess?
I mean, it's interesting because in my head, I just go to how I just went about it and just what made sense to me. I feel like everyone's going to have to go about it their own way.
Yeah.
But for me, man, it was, especially with street art, it's like, it was just a game or like a thing of making noise. Like I'm getting on every wall and I'm producing some of the coldest works so everybody see it. And if they not actually visually like seeing it in person, my Instagram is gonna talk enough. Yeah. Like, and just every time I post something that's a dope mural, it's gonna blow up. It could be the worst shot or whatever. Like I could take a terrible photo of it, but it's gonna get way more love and attention, and people gonna share it and comment, so it gets a lot more traction.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like for me, it's just literally get out there and get active.
Nice.
Until you're too busy where you're like, damn, I can't even, like, I barely post in my eyes. So a lot of people are like, bro, you always on social media. I'm like, am I? I'm like, I am not showing up in that avenue. But if y'all think I am, then I guess I'm doing something right. That's all I can say.
I would say from what I see about you is, and this is probably the main thing for any artist, is you're not going to make it if you just at the crib. Like,
facts.
The reason why we bump into him everywhere is because he's everywhere.
That's a great point, Artie.
So he's out talking to people. He's shaking hands. He's meeting people in real life. So even if you were to think that maybe he's not doing shit on his social media, which his social media is popping, like, what are you at on Instagram? Like
almost 15, 14,
yeah, like
55.
On it, everybody on here watching knows it's not easy to get your followers up on Instagram.
I'm stuck at 36.
But he's out there shaking hands is what it is, and he's like meeting people in real life, and there's such a different connection nowadays when you meet somebody in real life. And also when I think nowadays more than ever, like, people crave like humanity more. So like when you're meeting someone, it's so much more
almost intimate.
Intimate. Like when I meet somebody who's like, yo, shake hands with, I won't forget that person. I'm probably gonna forget you if you just send me a DM on Instagram. And shit.
And your personality is just such like your personality.
Robust.
It just ropes people in. Wait, what?
I said robust.
Robust.
It's very defined. Nah, bro, you're just like such a big personality that literally people feel like they've known you for like years off of just like a 5-minute conversation and a handshake, because you make everybody feel like they're your homie, even though you're probably gonna forget their name 2 minutes after you meet them. But they don't know that. I know you, but like, no, I get it though. No, bro, your personality is amazing, and that's what really makes people want you to win. And stuff like that, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Y'all about to make a black man blush.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, to piggyback off of that though, like, you're right, like getting out, like, to answer your question, right, piggyback off that is, you got to get out there. You got to shake hands. You got to tap in people. You know how many opportunities come my way that I'm having to say no to? But also, it's a great thing. I'm just like, I'm connecting. I'm tapping into people. And if it makes sense, it's going to make sense. Like, I'm a rock with it. But I'm no longer forcing. You might have to force some things. Like, when you're getting started, it's just it's yes to everything. That's kind of the game. It's like, but through that time, you learn what you like, what you don't like. So it's like saying yes to a lot of stuff made me realize, that was not fun. I'll not do that again. I'm cool, like, or maybe I'll revisit that, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
So it's like learning really to go through those trials and errors essentially, and learning how to say no is probably one of the biggest things. So say yes to everything until you can say no, and then you start learning how to say no properly. Because you can say no and get people mad real quick.
Like, what do you mean?
And that have no bad intentions, but I've said no the wrong way before, and I'm like, damn, they really took that the wrong way. But I'm like, I'm just busy, like, so now I've learned, I learned how to like almost like handle people, like,
you over here creating villains.
That's good.
That was fire.
Maybe, who knows?
I'll get you. Just created it. I'll be back.
Your nemesis is like, just destroyed it.
Hey, that's
Just deconstructed it. Just
hey, yes sir, I like that.
God.
Just destroyed it.
Nah,
Get
man.
that Instagram handle right now.
Well, honestly, bro, since you were one of the OGs of this podcast, for the people that don't know, you were on like the first like 10, 15 episodes, something like that, until you just got too busy and blew up and just said, fuck us.
And then have to tell us no, respectfully.
I know. And I'd be like, this is too much. I can't. No, but honestly, bro, like we're all. It's kind of weird having you here as a guest because you're our guy.
Yeah.
And we love you, but it's just super cool to have you on because you're doing so many positive things and you're representing for the art community in a big way because that's what you really care about.
Man,
and that's what you live. And if anybody ever really meets you, they know you're about you as an artist and you're a very unique person. There's no other Giovannie out there. There's no other Just Created It out there.
Appreciate
So,
that.
you know what I'm saying? That's right.
Thank you.
Thankful to have you on the show, dog.
Love y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Yo, real quick, give your handle out. Let them know where they can follow you and everything. Just in case people tune out right now because they're,
I mean, I'm really just on Instagram most of the time, but you can find me at Just Created It. JUSTCREATEDIT. Just Created It. And that's about it, man. Say what's up or just follow me. Send some stupid comments. I like stupid comments.
or just like wander downtown, just aimlessly with no plan, and in about 35 minutes
you might
you'll
run
bump
into
into
me.
me. You'll end up at a weird dive bar celebrating St. Patty's Day on Wednesday or some shit, and Gio will be there in the middle, getting ready to sing his song.
Hanging out with some random person. I got a lot of random friends, man. I'll be all over the place.
You are in a lot of circles.
Yeah,
For real.
I dive in a little bit. I just nibble, or dip my toes in and I get back out. I can't commit.
Oh gosh. All right, well, I think it's time we go ahead and get into some hot cues. Y'all down for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you are new to the channel, Hot Cues is where we kind of talk about different internet happenings, whether it be in sports, entertainment, shows, where Chewy got his conditioner from this week. Good, important things to know as well. All right, so we're gonna go and try to do it 3 to 5 minutes per topic. I think our last one might be a few extra minutes because we're saying goodbye to a legend. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Cool beans. All right, so first up on the Hot Cues. So Jake Paul, internet boxer guy, dude, whatever, man.
That guy.
He's still going. He's still fighting people. I don't know. I think Artie's probably going to be next after this Mike Tyson fight. But Jake Paul apparently agreed to a fight with 60. Mike Tyson, 60? 60 years old?
57.
Close enough.
57.
That boy is still fine.
I'm not going to fight him, but still, close.
Did y'all see that video?
Yes.
Which one?
He was in his boxers over here, just going ham in it. I'm like,
See, one thing I was just going to say, one thing I like to point out, that video was 3-4 years ago. Too,
Okay, no, he's still fighting like that, though.
I feel like he's still.
Mike still got
3-4 years is a long time.
Fight him now.
I wouldn't. I'm just saying.
that part.
I'm just saying. That video
part.
that you're talking about is nasty,
not
and that's
fighting Mike
cool.
Tyson.
But that's a 54, 53-year-old man. There's a little bit of a difference.
Artie, would you fight Mike Tyson
That's
for 2
still
rounds?
impressive.
For what?
For what?
10 G's.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fighting Mike for 10 G's?
I'm going to need more than that.
10 G's?
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
need
need
Two
more.
rounds?
I need at least 6
2
figures.
3-minute rounds?
Hey, 2-3 minute rounds. How much prep time is it? Like right now?
I need at least 6 figures.
Or do
you
I
might
have, like,
you
a
might end
couple
up break
months?
You get 2 weeks. 2 weeks prep time, RC.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll do it.
I'll do it.
2 weeks prep time.
I'm not thinking I'm going like do no
headgear.
I'm just survival mode because I need that.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
take that
I'm doing-
bro coming up 10 bands.
I'm
the
doing
opportunity for that.
100,000. No training. Nigga, we do that tomorrow.
Wow.
I
Just
need
go
half a
ahead. Go ahead and beat
million
me up, bro.
Chewy, you fighting Mike Tyson?
Half a mil.
At least.
Just give me a Rocky montage and I'll do it.
Wow. There you go.
Are you fighting Mike Tyson?
Give me a Red Bull and a can of Spam, and I got it.
You got the reach on him.
He's a spinach,
The
bro.
Reese ain't gonna do
You need the
shit.
Popeye.
He gonna get in
Because
there
Mike
and
fighting
tear.
inside.
Yeah, no, he gonna
Inside.
bro,
get
he
in there
gonna
and
rip my
tear
body to
Aaron's
shreds,
body
dog.
up.
Who's winning this fight?
Dog, my panza is done. You know what I've been seeing lately?
What?
he gonna knock the weight off. I've been seeing. Shut up, RC. I've been seeing like a bunch of fans. Because I knew you were gonna say that.
I didn't even say that.
I've been seeing like a bunch of UFC fans. They've been going up to UFC fighters asking to be kicked.
Oh no.
Yeah, like one dude, this one Australian kid, he got kicked by John Jones, and he got kicked right here in the thigh knee. And the first time he said, "No, go harder." He was already limping. He's like, "No, do it harder." John kicked him again. The next scene was the kid at the hospital with crutches.
Wow.
And his leg was like red and brown.
What possesses someone to even do that? Want to experience that?
Did
Why?
he say what happened? Was it?
No, it was just like
just
it was
like
John.
it-
It was like a fan meetup, and he asked John to kick him. I'm saying more people have been asking the UFC fighters to kick them.
Hold on.
Aiden Ross got kicked by Alex Paeta, like the middleweight champion of the world.
Oh, that's
he
why
just
they
said,
doing
boop,
it.
like a little kick. And he said, and like done. He said, like, my whole body is vibrating. I'm not fucking with them.
I'm trying to tell you, it's people that have no sports background or experience. They be the ones. Like, they have no excitement happening in life. They be like, yeah, dude. I'm like, bro, no, I done been through enough pain that no part of me is gonna be like, yeah, kick me. Actually, I love you so much. I want you to, like, no.
Them
bro.
dudes can kick a tree down.
You know how many people you come up to in your life who you be like, have you ever been in a fight? And be like, nah. They don't even understand what it feels like for like a person to really use their maximum strength to try to hurt you, bro.
That's crazy.
Like you got to defend yourself against.
Yeah, like that is
That is some
different.
crazy
bro.
shit.
A grown ass man, like any of our size, even like if they just come at you full crazy, like it's potentially dangerous, bro. Like
Yeah,
Easily.
100%.
So you
I don't
talking
want to
about
fight me? I'm a big
trained-
dude. I don't want to fight anybody
Yeah.
in my weight class.
What I'm
you
saying.
talking about trained?
I'll fight somebody in
Trained?
Gimmy's weight class.
Trained,
Probably
yeah.
still lose.
Not even just trained, but mastered. Somebody like John Jones is a master.
John literally could kill somebody. Before
oh,
we
yeah,
move
for
on real
sure.
quick, do we care about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson?
I was saying, who's gonna win this? I can't.
I think Jake's gonna win it because it doesn't matter.
It's an exhibition. I don't think it counts against anyone's record.
But it counts for Jake though. Jake still thinks him
That
beating
white boy
Nate
is
Robinson
not
counts.
beating up Mike Tyson. I don't care what no one says. I'm sorry.
Mike is probably only gonna have
I don't
really.
care.
If it goes past 2 rounds, Mike ain't winning. Mike ain't going hard for 4
fair
or 5
enough.
rounds.
Well, all right, let me say this. He ain't knocking him out. It ain't happening.
Didn't Mike fight Roy
an
Jones
animal,
Jr.
bro.
not that long ago, and that fight was
Yeah,
ass?
it was trash.
He did.
Mike Tyson had to hold him up. He clinched just to like, stay alive.
I remember that. I do remember. It was
Here-
terrible, but yeah.
Here's who's gonna win this fight, and that is Netflix.
Because
Because the fight is on Netflix, and
Fair
you think
enough.
about
Fuck.
you think about the fact
guy,
that let's just take Old Town for example.
Uh-oh.
If El Jefe wants to show the fight, does El Jefe have a Netflix subscription right now? Probably not. They're gonna sign up for $12.99 a month. There's obviously gonna be more of these to come.
get it on bootleg.
No. And especially with
Hey, can you sign
Netflix
into my
cracking down
account
on
real quick?
password sharing, you got to have your own account. So now you multiply, that's just one
At least
bar.
12
So
million.
then you multiply that by however many bars and every Dave and Buster's across the country, every Zips across the country.
Every-
Is Jake Paul
sports,
really?
yeah,
I don't think
sports
Jake is
bar.
doing numbers like how he
Maybe
was
not.
years
Tyson.
ago.
Maybe not, but even if you want to
Mike
show it on
Tyson.
one TV in the establishment where
Yeah.
you're known for playing sports, you
Yeah.
need a subscription.
That part.
I
So
guess.
with that being the case, now you're gonna get $12.99 times
It's at least 12. They getting at
50,000.
least 12 million.
or however many bars and clubs or
least.
bars and places are gonna get new Netflix subscriptions, and then times 12 for the year. Netflix is winning this for sure.
Man,
Easy. I'm just saying.
Big Business Jones. Okay. all right.
I mean,
Just saying.
Netflix, they did also buy WWE, or they bought or they bought
What?
Raw.
Really?
What?
That's kind of crazy.
I mean, they bought the TV rights for Raw. So.
can you believe that, bro? They started at DVDs out of a box, or like got the like.
The
They
Red
they
Bo-
did they
or not
delivered
Red
it to you. It's not even Redbox, my bad. They
Yeah, yeah.
delivered.
Yeah,
They
yep.
delivered the DVDs to you. That's crazy.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Bro, they really started.
Y'all making me feel
out
old.
from the bottom, bro.
I don't
They
remember
Pulling
that
up to
shit.
the, y'all remember the days going to the gas station to go to Redbox and have to
Bro,
like get like
I
a
do.
little flap and you got to
I
hold
do.
it over so you can
Hey,
look with
bro,
privacy.
I
Netflix.
do remember.
Bring
Netflix-
back Blockbuster. Bring back Hollywood Video.
Blockbuster.
Nah, I remember that.
For what?
So put it in what? Where are you gonna play a DVD right now?
I just want the nostalgia.
I
We're going to the last
for any-
blockbuster on earth.
Don't worry, girl. I
for
got
anybody,
you.
Thank you.
what probably under the age? What age do you think that is? Probably like 18 at this point. If somebody's
for
18
sure.
right now, they've never been in a fucking blockbuster.
Probably
Yeah,
even younger.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
15.
Yeah, like that was a different vibe, bro.
Because 15 years ago was 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all old as hell.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
damn, brother.
What DVDs you got?
I used to have a good
We
one.
all got DVDs, but
I don't own a DVD.
Got them freaky.
don't have a
ass
DVD?
DVDs.
I have one DVD.
you ain't got one dividend.
But I did have a 200 DVD collection.
He
at
got
one
big
point.
booty
think I
blondes.
No.
1 through 5.
Not the big booty blonde.
Black Bombshells 9.
Wow.
Watching that on a DVD is sick.
You know, I've seen.
What is your life even? Where, I'm still trying to figure out what DVD. Where are you gonna play a DVD
no IP
at right
address,
now?
man. You know, you watch.
Hey, I will definitely
Watching smut in
invest in a
privacy.
DVD.
All right, we're getting off topic, guys. Next subject, okay, gentlemen. And in the comments below, let us know if you got any DVDs.
Y'all still watching
Y'all
DVDs?
still
Holla at
watching
me.
DVDs or VHSs.
Dang. Hey, you a real one if you
We
got a
still got
VHS.
Laserdisc. Next
Blu-ray disc.
Next subject. So number 2, so the Oscars happened, and we all saw a naked John Cena
What?
walking
I didn't
across
see
the
that.
stage.
I did not see this.
Yeah, y'all see that? You saw-
Best costume design,
Best costume design.
and he presented that award naked.
Really? Deadass?
Yeah, low key.
Yeah, it was naked.
Wow, he always naked. Good for him. He's building a whole nother
People are
like
like,
sub-brand.
John Cena's doing a ritual for Hollywood. Like, shut up, you fucking goobers. All right, damn. He's just a white man with money. All right, he could be naked. All right,
White
that's
man
fine.
can get away with anything.
They
This
can
is
get away
very,
with it.
very true.
But Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. They were.
Why you look at me like
I thought you were
that?
gonna say something.
Nah, I just
Canon.
thinking about motherfuckers being naked for what?
Are he trying to walk naked
I
and
know,
give out
you wanna go
awards?
next?
No.
Are we gonna go to the Arizona Renaissance? And
Hell
already
no.
compete?
See, I think that's a limiter for
Was that
me
the panel just
in my
butt-ass
potential
naked?
to like ever get super popping is because I really do just have principles, bro. Like there's certain shit I would never do.
Can't sell your soul.
You're not gonna make me go do no shit that I'm like, man, I don't like. I'll just be like, fuck
But when
that
you're
shit.
just so rich, it don't even matter. Like,
But
John
see,
Cena's like,
that's exactly.
wait till it's
that's
your
exactly
idea.
when I would never do it. That's when I would never ever do it. If I'm already rich, you can't make me do shit. You better off convincing me to get naked right now.
I'm telling y'all, man. If you-
Shit.
It's funny because it's
You
not
might
even
be
like
able to
they
get me
doing
naked
it.
right now for
Bro,
100K. Shit.
I'm convinced they not even doing it because they need money. They just bored, bro. Like it's like, how do I
Yeah,
get more
true.
creative in what I'm already building? Da da da. And it's like, man, actually, that would make sense. You walking across naked, we could make that happen, bro. It just be like
mean,
that.
it
It was
I
apparently
believe
for
it.
some reason to celebrate a streaker that streaked at the Oscars like 10
See?
years
hey,
ago.
as long as you can make
But
it
that
make
just doesn't
sense
make
somewhere.
sense. Why would you
Yeah.
celebrate that?
That's
Make
the
it make
connection. They're
sense,
like, oh yeah,
man.
we're celebrating the streaker. Da da da. It's like
It just doesn't make sense.
it's Hollywood, man. They don't give a shit. They're not.
it's
real.
all entertainment.
Hollywood is a
It's
bunch of
all
weirdos, bro.
entertainment. At the end of the day,
I think that's what I'm starting to feel, man.
It's all
Is
entertainment.
it starting
Bro,
to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a little.
So he wasn't
It was a
just,
little
just,
costume
just wasn't just no cocky
He had a jock
sandwich over
strap.
there, right? It was-
get the
yeah.
jock strap on.
Yeah,
it
his
like
booty
it
cheeks
goes-
was
I think it was more like a
it
banana hammock.
covers this part and then it covers your.
All right. So Spider-Man, all right, was
Did he have
nominated
swipe,
for best animated movie. It was either between them or maybe somebody else. And Spider-Man lost. They lost to a movie called The Boy and the Heron. I've never seen that movie.
What the hell
The
is
boy
that?
and some heroin.
I have
That boy
never
doing
heard of that
heroin.
movie.
The boy doing some heroin.
Heroin, huh? Okay.
Heron.
And it was just an hour long video of a nigga.
I knew. Grow up.
Showing you how to
You children.
the
just-
art of
just from start to finish.
the art
children.
of shooting up.
But no, Spider-Man, Shameik Moore, the guy who played Miles Morales. Yeah, this,
I never heard
He
of this
said-
movie, man.
He had a lot to say.
yeah, he had a lot to say. He said that he felt that they were robbed, but he also said that part 3 is going to be better than 1 and 2, which is insane. Because one is great, 2 is amazing.
2 was incredible,
Bro, that's one of the it's like you don't get that often where the second is better. It's
I felt like
oh,
2
they
ended really
went in.
abruptly.
Well,
That was
it-
my only thing. I ended.
It was like almost an hour and a half.
I know,
movie.
but it was
pretty-
like the way it ended felt like really.
It's called a
like,
cliffhanger.
yeah. They
yeah, but it didn't cliffhanger me. It pissed me off.
What do you mean a cliffhanger? He met his other universe self with
Bro,
cornrows.
that's a crazy moment.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good place to end.
and he
it.
was like charging up on that little.
Bro,
thing.
I'm like, oh, he about to
rubbing
bust out the bando.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nah, that
Yeah.
shit
Watch the
sounds
hands.
hard.
He said, yo, father, I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't
don't know.
My dad dead.
Chewie's
Bro.
time stamping every time.
Bro, that's me every day, beating myself. I'm like, man, bro, there's another battle.
Damn, this man got influential and shit right now.
So are we
In a war.
excited for part 3? Are we excited for part 3?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a release
the
date
best
for it?
movie I saw that year.
Say what?
Is there a release date for it now?
No, I don't think maybe till next year. It got pushed back because of the writer's strike. So
Bro, I just want to be a part of that movie.
Damn writers.
Some
You
way,
should be in
some
it.
way, shape, or
If Metro
form.
Boomin could be in it, you could be in it.
I don't even need to be in it. I just want to like color one page or something. Or, like say I did some type of digital part of it. Like yeah,
I can see you
my
being
name's
like
in the credits.
You could be like a just created spider. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Creative Spider.
I'll be Phoenix's Spider-Man.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments if you guys are
Tarantula Man.
excited. For this one. I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna go watch 2 when I get home. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit.
Bro, I got some things on repeat. I watch that thing at least once a week.
I watch that
What?
movie all the fucking time. I've seen it like
Repeat.
8 times
I
already.
mean, it be in the background. Let me say that.
I was
I like
like-
background noise.
I was
It's a
like-
good-
I
good
focus
background.
on it.
Yeah.
All right? I watch it with the intent to watch. All right, background my ass.
Everything be in the background. I watch a lot of movies and shows, so it be in the background.
There you go.
Remember, I'm a cinephile. Y'all forgot? Let's go ahead and run it back.
Speaking of which, Aaron does have a recommendation.
That's right
Watch
about
that.
that
If you have
word.
not seen it, Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Amazon.
Yo, fire.
You watched it?
Fire.
Let's go.
Bro, it took me a minute, bro. Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
It took
Don't
me a
lose
minute.
faith.
It took me a minute because I was like, that's kind of interesting. It's off. I'm like,
Yes.
But then I had to like put it all together. I'm like, it's Childish
Yes.
Gambino and he's the writer of it. I'm like, bro, this is ATL, but
It's Atlanta, but with spies. and
Yeah, I
shit.
was like, hold on.
Yeah.
He killed it. I was like, yo, he
I've been
killed
trying to
that.
tell RC to watch it.
Bro, is
Bro,
Sony
you killed
paying
that.
you? Like, you got to be getting paid. Somebody's
Amazon.
paying you to
Amazon.
get to
Baby,
to
baby,
push it.
I love the show.
Hey, it's a good show.
It's
Like,
a
do
great
you work
show.
for the studio that made this?
Do you work for Netflix, motherfucker? You over here? we trying to get deals.
Hey, man, we all out here trying to get this
You right.
money.
You right.
We
You
trying to
right.
get deals.
Trying to get this money.
All right,
You know
you
what I'm
sponsor us. Chewy needs a new beanie, okay? Come on,
that part.
help us.
He's been wearing that beanie for 2
sad.
years.
I know, Chewy, why you look so sad, man? Like,
Because I need more beanies.
I'll buy you one handsome. All right, so last hot cue before we move on. Famed artist and creator of so many great shows and mangas and animes. Oh man, Chewy took it off. F's in the chat, boys. Akira Toriyama passed away on March 1st from health complications, but it was announced on March 8th. Internet has been on fire, like literally in like Budokai. Everybody did like their emotes where like they all raise their hands and shit like that. Spirit bomb.
Damn.
Akira created Dragon Ball Z, man. That's all you got to say. He made it. He made Goku from Dragon Ball Z's been out for what, over 30 years now?
That gotta be. It's like early.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been out for a minute.
I mean, shit, Dragon Ball was in the 80s, so even longer.
Yeah, Trala.
You know?
So I know a lot of us, or some of us here, we all know what Dragon Ball is, and some of us are big anime lovers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of
for
us
sure.
went viral for being an anime lover.
True.
So I'm just gonna go around real quick and get a word. I'm gonna save you for last. Gio, what does Dragon Ball really mean to you? If it means anything, if it doesn't, it's
I don't mean much, unfortunately. I love Dragon Ball growing up, and it's a dope show, but I didn't really know what I was watching, so I'm going to be honest. And I say that as an artist now,
yeah.
because the way I look at things is completely different than what I looked at 5 years ago prior. It's like, nah, that's crazy. So I got to rewatch it, but I'm sure it's an amazing cartoon. And really, what really trips me out is I have not seen any of this pop up on my social media feed.
Really?
And I'm an artist.
Well,
I've
you may
not
have seen it.
any
You
of
just
it.
some of the nods to them are kind of subtle
Yeah.
on social media. So
Fair enough.
you
but
may have
damn.
seen it and not.
I feel like a terrible artist right now. Just
Nah, man, but you know
okay.
Dragon Ball stuff.
oh no, yeah. for sure.
RC, did Dragon Ball really or?
I'm kind of in the same boat as Gio. I have a lot of respect for just that the whole anime community, Dragon Ball Z, and in my opinion, as somebody or in my experience as somebody who wasn't closely tied to it, I didn't really make a connection there. I think around, and I don't know if this is sacrilegious to say or not in the anime community, but around the time of like Pokemon, I just saw it as like you were either a Pokemon fan or like a Dragon Ball Z fan. Or maybe
Interesting.
both at
I
that
like
time.
both.
Early, and again, I'm just coming from somebody who was disconnected. So I think my older brother was really playing with Pokemon cards and stuff, so that's kind of where I gravitated, and I didn't really watch much of Dragon Ball Z. But condolences and respect and love and all of that.
I would say it was more like Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh type.
Oh,
of
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
too. Yeah.
But either way, all still classics. Chewy, did you? Were you a big Dragon Ball fan?
Yeah, dude, I grew up on that shit. Like, I played the games, I watched the anime, fucking begged my parents to get me the movies. Like, Akira Toriyama was a big part of my childhood, bro. And then the big part of everybody else is like a whole bunch of people that just grew up reading the manga, watching the anime. Like, it's kind of easy to forget how much impact he actually truly had on manga and anime itself as like an industry, you know. So, like, this is probably like one of the biggest deaths I've felt lately, you know. So it's like we lost a good one for sure, you know.
Yeah, and it sucks because apparently he was still working on multiple new projects and stuff like that.
What was he, like 64?
68.
Wow.
68.
Yeah,
I mean, that's still
60s.
relatively younger
That's
to
that old,
pass,
for
you know.
sure.
So it's
and there's
rough.
a lot of people because I know some of the characters in Dragon Ball. Real quick before I let Artie go, some of the characters they look kind of controversial, like Mr. Popo and stuff like that, and people wanted to assume that would like, oh, that's blackface. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like, for some of the characters, lack of knowledge and stuff
think
like that.
that's technically like I think he was modeled after like a Japanese demon or some shit.
Yeah, well, of like a deity. You know what I'm saying?
I'll break it down.
There we go. That's perfect.
So,
You want some? I know.
but real quick before you go, I'm just gonna say I do love Dragon Ball. I grew up on that shit. It's amazing. It's still amazing. Akira Toriyama is a legend. He's a GOAT for that, and it will always be. It's always gonna have his name on it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's amazing for that. So Artie, I'll let you get the last word.
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, it hit me hard to the point where it was one of those ones, you know, when you find out and you got to go like fact check it first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, nah, bro.
yeah.
Like, hold on, bro.
That's Nipsey for me.
But
I was
then,
Damn. Yeah.
yeah, like Nipsey is one of them ones like
Yeah.
that where I was like, nah, bro, I gotta go fact check it. So when I figured out like, damn, this is for real, like it kind of fucked me up. And I was sitting there thinking about just something that like new anime people who are getting into anime now, like something that y'all may never get to appreciate because of how things work now is like we used to have to wait for an episode.
Yeah.
Like we used to have to wait, bro. And we didn't have like Netflix and even if we had computers, I'm gonna be honest, we didn't know where to find
The quality
episodes.
was- it was
Even
not
if they
4K.
were on there, they were probably like
It was
the
not
worst
1080.
possible quality. So like we had to wait, and I just remember like how impactful it was in my childhood that like when Goku like finally went Super Saiyan and like me and my brother, bro, like me and my brother literally like lost our fucking minds, bro. Like we were screaming, just like grabbing each other and just because and I'm like, y'all will
That's
maybe
fire.
never
That's
get to feel that. I mean, unless somebody did it on purpose, you know, to like try to like make people all experience something at the same time. But it was just such a different time. So I really think that if you look across any anime, I don't care what your favorite anime is. I don't care what your favorite cartoon character is. I don't care what your favorite comic book is. Everybody is going to fucking say, can he beat Goku?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to say, can he beat Goku? So like, like we did earlier, bro, like rest in peace Akira Toriyama, like that's the OG of fucking
Facts.
anime.
Facts.
And for anybody calling Akira Toriyama racist because of the blackface thing with Mr. Popo, like again, that just shows that y'all really don't know about anime and like take some time to just do research. So Mr. Popo, because y'all was talking about this earlier, Mr. Popo is not a human in the show.
Yeah.
Mr. Popo is a genie. And so during the time when they were drawing the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, they talked about making him blue. But the reason why they didn't make him blue is because blue ink is more expensive. So they made him black because black ink was way cheaper to do black ink. So they made him black. Of course, like, yeah, people were like, yeah, he could be a character. But really, if you look at caricatures of like blackface, you're missing a lot of like the nose, the ears,
The hair.
the hair. Like he's literally just a black creature with big lips.
And with hands too. Popo got hands.
Arguably, Mr. Popo might be the first one to have Ultra Instinct but that's a whole nother thing y'all got to look
but
into.
but no, R.I.P. though to Akira Toriyama. He influenced a lot of us in different ways and stuff, especially brown and black people as well. Artie, you creating your own animes and you creating your own lane with that is amazing, and that'd be cool if you had any type of career like what Akira had and stuff like that. So him being an
for
inspiration
sure.
to you is amazing.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I just want to step again onto the race thing. Is like people will try to find any reason to like discredit somebody.
Outrage culture, man.
But it's like, bruh, like this man inspired so many people, and then like y'all said, bro, how many years ago before like the internet, this man was making cartoons, like. There's a lack of knowledge there. Yeah, maybe he was insensitive in ways, but that was before people even thought about that kind of stuff. Before
we were sensitive.
Before we were sensitive, and
yeah.
also before he even knew that was like something, like.
Yeah. It's some.
I don't want to give
culture,
too much
yeah.
credit, but like in that regard, but just like
Japan does kind of have a history with that type of thing with blackface, and we're keeping it a buck, but we're not going to get into that right now.
Yeah, this ain't the time.
Yeah, it's not the time for that right now. We're going to just celebrate the life of a man. Why not?
I think
Raise hell.
my last thing is I think it's dope, especially when you have a figure like this who, like myself, admittedly, I don't even know the ways, and I'm sure there's a lot if you go back and trace, but I don't even know the ways that he influenced me. Like he could have influenced somebody who had a direct influence on me, and then that is like a second degree influence from him. So shout out to him. He very clearly has made his mark on this world. He used his time effectively and inspired a lot of people. And so for anyone out there watching who is like, oh, I don't have any connection to him, or he didn't, you really never know how somebody's influence could have influenced anybody that you may have seen on TV, your older brother, your older cousin, somebody that does something in a way that's inspired by something that he did, and now he touched your life as well, and you may not even know it. So that's super dope.
I mean, the fact that Dragon Ball's still running today and it's still making new episodes and making crazy ass arcs is
Dragon Ball is just like a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. People want to say it's not the best anime, whatever. It's one of the most popular. You could probably go to some old lady and be like, I know who Goku is.
It's the Simpsons.
Goku's strong enough to low-key almost fight Superman. So come on now. What are we talking about?
low-key.
Dude, I felt that coming.
It really.
They did the math.
So here's the difference, and I'll break this shit down in 2 seconds. There's a big difference between Goku and Superman. Goku really has like only one continuum of time from when he started till where he is now, like his maximum strength. Superman has so many different comic books to where there's certain comic books where that comic version of Superman could not possibly touch Goku. But then, there's certain comics where Superman is omnipresent and is outside of the fabrics of time, and he can like delete people and bring them so it's completely different when somebody has oversaturated a character like Superman and try to make all these different things to try to keep him relevant, where you just talking about Goku from start to finish. Sure, even if you break off to GT, which isn't canon, like that's only 2 separate timelines of Goku.
Oh gosh, we're not getting into canon.
Anyways, keep going hard for Goku. Goku instilled in us, a lot of us, to just keep pushing past our limits, and I think that to me that's the main thing when I think about Dragon Ball Z. When I think about Akira Toriyama, is like one thing for me, and I said it before, I'm always going to try to get my power level up. I'm going to do it just because my potential is there. Therefore I need to step into it, and that's something that I feel like Goku definitely paints that picture for all of us.
That's beautiful, man.
Hey, you just gave me some perspective. I like that. Push past your limits. Oh, I'm watching Goku tonight.
Put that shit on right now.
Right.
So that's Hot Cues, man. Thank you guys, for watching that. We got one more topic before we get up out of here. See, everything good real quick? Everything straight?
Straight. Dandy.
All right, cool.
Man.
Cool.
All right, let's get it.
All right, let's try to do this.
That blue ink joint, though.
That's actually smart.
I didn't know that. That's a good one.
3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. So last topic of the show, episode 54. Once again, we got our guest with us still. Just created it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was
you
the
weren't ready for
remix.
that.
The
Yeah, you weren't ready
remix.
for that.
I'm out here.
Well, sometimes you got to remix. You got to mix stuff. You got to, be able to kind of play with the stems a little bit, kind of like how Kanye does.
He's a DJ.
And Kanye,
there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Segue.
And Kanye Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. I'm not even going to look at it. If I look at it, then it's going to take the fun away. So Kanye was in town the other night with Ty Dolla $ign for his Vultures. Is it even a tour? What is it? Just him going to different places?
Pop up.
It's an experience.
He's experience.
He's hating. Here comes the hate.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying it's like, what do we like? It's
Go ahead.
listening party.
I think
time.
it's genius.
I'm not saying it's not
Like
genius.
his Netflix series.
Genius.
That's
Okay,
exactly
yeah.
what
So we
it
had two people that went. So we had Chewy and Gibby that both went
Yes,
the other
sir.
night,
I
right?
was there via social media.
Okay, Chewy, since you were there, what was like the vibe? Like, kind of paint the picture for us in like a minute or two.
So the whole there was no really like a stage. It was just like kind of like the floor of the arena.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a curtain that was kind of just suspended in the air with like a single light. I think they had like a bunch of lights like inside of like the curtain somehow, but because like
It was like a camera that like reflected it.
something like that, yeah,
Yeah.
or whatever. So it seemed very like ethereal, I guess is what I would go
Ethereal,
for, at least in terms of like the production. You have like a bunch of fog machines kind of just filling up the floor, like.
So it's real
just
cheap,
this
is
thing.
what I'm hearing.
A sheet and a
Honestly,
fog
yeah.
machine.
That man's smart than a
They
mug.
did not put a lot of money in the production, but I mean,
Very
it-
cost
but it
effective.
fit. It
Yeah.
fit. So whenever they were actually like, I guess I don't know if you really want to call it performing because they were dancing and all that. They kind of mostly had masks, so we didn't even see if they were really even like singing along or not. I'm sure they were, but the cool thing I thought was they had like a projector that would project onto like the curtain that was kind of suspended
Yeah.
with just like a camera feed of them, of Ty
Yeah.
and Kanye and Northie.
Oh,
That
so
was really
kinda
cool,
glitching,
yeah.
like
And
skipping.
what I thought was really cool is like whenever they did that and they start strobing,
Yeah.
it had like a really cool effect that just seemed like kind of like one of those those slide photos or slide, you know what I'm saying, like those slide
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
It was really cool. A lot of people were really loving just listening to the album, and then at the end afterwards they started playing a lot of the good hits, Heartless, Runaway.
Nice.
They played Black Skinhead.
Nice.
He's in Paris, and them white people
Yeah,
was
they
having a
played
blast
Paris.
singing that song in there.
They played in Paris?
Yeah, they did.
Of course they
Nice.
did.
Did he do Ham?
No.
Ass.
Did they play anything new?
They
Like
didn't-
anything off of Vultures too?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
the whole-
Okay.
there was at least like
They played the whole thing.
they played the whole thing
It's
of
a
Vultures
listening
1.
party.
Yeah, but Vultures just came out like a week ago.
So, and people were singing the
No,
words.
yeah, they
too.
played the whole thing of Vultures.
Wait,
Vultures 1. But I
Vultures
think
1, but I'm asking about Vultures 2.
I think what they played like a few songs. I think I honestly I couldn't really recognize them.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, I think it's genius.
Was it 8
I
songs?
really
I felt like it was
believe
less.
this.
Who was all there? Like,
Yeah, we're getting two conflicting stories. Chewy is saying that they played Vultures 1 and like maybe a song. or two.
They played all of Vultures 1, but I think they played. There
That
was,
must be
there
a
was-
long
there
ass
was-
thing to do. One whole album and then
2 albums.
10,
is
yeah,
crazy.
and then old songs. That's so long though. Give me top 3 minutes times 10 is 30 minutes. But usually
hate
most concerts
you.
are like an hour
I
or
hate
so.
you.
I don't know. I was next to Chewy. I felt bad because it was tight seating.
Nah, dude. Nah.
Y'all went together?
It was
Yeah,
it was
dude.
real
Oh,
intimate.
okay.
Bro, it's you know what's crazy? Your description in my head, bro. I'm already visualizing, and from what I saw, because I didn't go, before I should have went, just experienced the genius. My man spent $30 and put on a. He spent $30 and came out with $3 million. But no, for real, it also sounds like he made it very intimate
Oh no,
in a
dude, yeah.
space that's so big.
Kanye was jumping into crowds like
I saw that
like
too.
here and there, like
Because
just
the
different
access
sections
was
on the-
there.
on
It's
the
like
lower
it was.
level.
It's a
It was,
crazy.
It was a lot of fun. It really was.
Bro, visually, it sounded like they killed it. It was primarily black and white. Probably, I felt like it wouldn't.
Oh no, it was a lot of white kids, bro. Like,
Of
like
course.
white,
I mean, the
white suburban folks.
colors. My bad. Like actual.
There was a lot of white kids there, dude. All right, I seen them.
I know they were.
RC.
We are in Phoenix.
RC, I know you weren't physically there, but what do you think about? I know you probably seen some videos and stuff.
It sounds dope. I think I would like more, and maybe if I win, I would disagree, but I would like to see more of a Kanye performance. Like I want to see him with the mic in his hand going crazy.
Yeah.
So just doing like a listening party is dope. I mean, that's what Kanye's been doing for the last however long. But I mean, two of my favorite artists of all time, like literally the top 2, is Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. So I would have loved to have been in the building, but I had a photo shoot that day and I couldn't make it.
Artie, I know you weren't there, but what'd you think when you saw?
I mean, I feel like a lot of the stuff Kanye is very good at doing new shit. You know what I'm saying? He stays relevant, and I think he's one of the people who deserves to stay relevant because he pushes the envelope and tries to do new creative approaches to his music.
Everything.
To everything.
Yeah.
Like even that kind of like Carnival, that Carnival song.
Yeah.
Like bro,
They played Carnival like 3 times. Yeah.
bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that song that's interesting to me is like it has like and this is why I always think Kanye from a sound perspective is such a genius. Like
Of course.
that the hook of the song sounds like a stadium, like a soccer.
It's a soccer
stadium.
chant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but like that's so cold because why didn't anybody think of that shit before?
Oh, dude, it rocks. And like
That part.
me and Gibby were talking about it too. It's like it's a dope festival song, especially too.
Oh yeah,
Like, you wanna,
festival
like,
like loud with other people,
There
kind of
you
like
go.
bucking
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Shit's crazy.
He knew what he was doing.
Break the glass, Chewy.
You don't want no problem. Oh, my bad.
One more
shit.
You hating?
fuck?
Yeah, get your hate
Oh
off.
yeah,
Let's
get
go.
your but
Here it
that's the
comes.
hater stance when
Let's
he
go.
do that
Get
with
the
his
hate
feet.
off.
Kanye Jermaine West.
Go ahead.
That's his middle name.
I don't know that.
Omari. His middle name is Omari.
His middle name is what?
Omari.
Amari?
Omari.
Omari.
That was so racist of you.
O-M-A-R.
That's crazy.
Kanye Lamar West. I like Lamar.
Lamar.
Yay,
So disrespectful.
You're one of the GOATs. And also, round of applause for you being
What?
the only artist to have 3 #1 hits in 3 different decades, or #1 hit in 3 different decades.
That's fine.
Amazing.
That's good.
It's actually amazing.
90s, 2000s, 20 or
No, I would say 2000s, 2010s, 2020.
2020.
And now here comes the
Here comes the hate.
Here's the haterade. Get that boy a big
If I'm
glass.
spending money to come see your ass, get on a goddamn stage. Knock the shit off.
Why?
Knock it off.
See, that's kind of what I was saying,
All right?
but I understand.
Look, I get it. I get the deconstructive nature. I love the free flowing shit, especially when you do like your first Sundays. I'm mad I didn't make it to one.
You mean Sunday service?
Sunday service. Sorry. Sunday
First
service.
Sunday. What is this, Phoenix?
Okay, my bad.
First Friday.
Sunday
first
service.
Sunday.
I know, right? One of them days.
You wanna-
Right? I'm mad I didn't make it to
Kanye
Sunday
Roosevelt
service.
West.
That shit looks amazing. But if I'm spending this money and you just kind of just like walking around and it looks like some like dusty field and shit with fog, and I don't know who the hell is who because everybody got masks on.
But that's
You know
why
what
you
I'm
got to
saying?
know what you signing up for.
Get on the stage. Knock it off.
But it's not a concert.
I don't care. If you better do something. I've been out here Carnival 3 times in a row.
They had North announce that she was making an album.
I
heard-
know.
I
And
heard
also, break the glass again for that. Thank you,
Now
Chewy.
here come the real hate. We talked
Uh-oh.
about this earlier.
Poor
Here
little
comes the real
girl.
hate.
North.
It's women's
hate on the
International
child.
Women's
It is.
Month.
Hate on a young
International
woman.
Women's
No,
Month.
no, no. Hate
I
on the
love
child.
women. Ladies, my mom
Hate
and my
on the
grandma.
child.
He on his own.
look at my face right now.
Oh, and real quick, I have to fix something from last episode. Real quick, my mom did not buy the fake Cocoa Puffs. My grandma actually bought the fake Cocoa Puffs and put them in the Cocoa
Wow,
Puff
you was
box.
lying on your mom.
My mom
Damn.
corrected me. Mom, I fixed it. All right,
Damn.
it's grandma's fault.
lied on his
Damn.
mama.
Hey, yo, shout out
Hey,
to
but
your
anyway,
mom.
Your mom
She
would
was-
do that to you?
What? All right, but break the glass one more time. All right, we're going in.
You about to hate on the kid.
Here we go. Whoa, North, you talented girl.
Yo,
I'm saying,
Okay.
like, you are- it's just-
imagine if Kanye West was in here and he just heard you talking to his daughter like
I said
that.
North
North.
is talented. North, yeah, North.
All right, go ahead.
Northwest, you are a very talented young lady, and you
Go
have a
ahead.
beautiful, bright future ahead of you because your parents are 2 very creative and powerful people. All of that.
2?
Mm-hmm.
They're both creative.
Kim, hey, give Kim some credit. She turned whatever that was into a career.
She did.
Oh, no, she a whole businesswoman now, dude. You gotta give her that.
She did. Hey, I'll give
I'm
her.
just
I'll give
gonna
her.
say
I'll
that,
give her
all right?
flowers.
And
Get
she
it
been-
off.
You right.
Get it off.
Elementary School Dropout, because apparently that's the name of her album that she's working on,
Uh-huh.
is a shitty name.
I hate y'all for
That's a
that.
ter-
Yo, come on. I can't let
You
you,
can
do
be
that.
more
You're talking
creative
to
than that.
somebody's daughter.
No, I'm talking to Kanye for probably pushing that on her. Kanye, let her have her
Now,
own
here's
lane
my
and support
argument.
her.
Here's
Can
my-
I got one more thing. Suggestions. If you're gonna go with the school, call it middle school. And I
She
don't
not in middle
care
school.
if what grade she in. She in 4th. She ain't on 4th grade. If she's in like 5th or 6th grade, that's middle school.
That's not fifth
Sixth
grade.
grade
ain't
is
middle
middle
Fifth
school.
grade
Close
is definitely
enough.
elementary.
Sixth grade.
Middle school dropouts
okay.
are better than
First of
elementary school.
all-
It does
flow-
not flow.
I mean,
it
it does,
doesn't bang.
First
I
of
don't
all,
know
this is
about that.
still somebody's young daughter we're talking about.
I'm just talking
So
about the
let's-
name. I'm
let's
not talking
lead
about
with
her.
Respect.
I'm talking about the. I'm talking about.
Second of all, you said something that you said Kanye is probably pushing this on her. I got to stop you there. Anybody who follows really anything on social media where Kim and North come across your timeline, you know that Northwest is a Kanye West super fan. Now, granted, she's his daughter, but outside of that, all of the outfits and all of the stuff that she does to pay homage to Kanye West, I think that's just innate in her.
Yeah.
And now maybe it wouldn't be as potent if she wasn't his daughter, but you could tell that she's an actual fan of Kanye West, his style,
Artist,
his career, his music. She likes Kanye West.
That's her dad. You would hope
Damn.
so.
Nah, bro, you made me think about this shit completely different.
Yeah. So
You just made me think about
and
this.
when you see that, it's
Damn.
always with her mom. Do we really think Kim is like, hey, baby, why don't you put on the green polo with the pink? Like, no, North is doing all of that on her own.
Think
Yeah,
about
facts.
this. No, because Kanye said this shit the other day in one of his clips. He was like, I'm a fucking superhero. He said some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it made me think about it because who do like kids look up to?
Their parents.
They be looking up to superheroes and shit. Imagine like you have a kid and like you putting food on the table, you going hard for your kid and you doing all this shit, but they favorite person is Superman or Batman. Damn.
Right.
In this case, this might be one of the cases where shit, Kanye's the superhero, bro.
Yeah, but
100%.
But Kanye and
Kanye's a superhero. He probably don't have to.
Calling Kanye a superhero in 2024 is kind of reckless nowadays.
Nah,
depending on,
no, stop it. I'm not gonna let you do that.
No.
No.
You can't let me do that.
Anti-hero.
We
I'm not
can't
gonna
just
let you do that.
anti-hero. He's the worst anti-hero
Kanye.
ever. That nigga's a joker.
Venom
I like
kills.
Kanye.
That man
He
is
said-
when
Oh,
Joker's a great anti-hero.
Venom
like
eats
Joker,
human
he's an
flesh.
Now
anti-hero.
let's do it. Now let's do it.
He
He said something.
Yo, am I wrong?
No.
Leave me out of this. I fuck with
Yes,
Kanye.
yes.
I love
You are
Kanye
wrong.
too, but we gotta
What?
call it.
Okay,
Kanye
no.
like that one crazy cousin that he knows how to make good macaroni and cheese, but he just got out of prison. Like we can't forget
Okay,
that.
but now
Greatest macaroni cheese.
The
But
greatest
he learned how to cook
macaroni
it
and
in prison.
cheese you've ever had in your life. You can't talk
no,
about
RC, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
You
Hold on.
can't
Are
talk
you-
about
are you-
Kanye.
Go ahead.
Are you hating on Kanye?
cannot talk-
I'm just saying though.
You cannot talk
I
about
think that's
Kanye
like
like that.
very. You're it's hard because you can't put all that on your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your kids.
He's not. He don't have to.
But I'm saying no. I'm talking about what some of the things and some of the ways that Kanye has acted recently. You know what I'm saying? You can't really tell.
He said something you didn't disagree. You disagreed with. He didn't do anything wrong. What has he done wrong? Like actual wrong? Like either broke the law or did morally wrong. He said something that you didn't agree with.
Did you agree with what he was saying?
I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I still would call him a superhero if he wants to put it in that.
Is that
light.
a superhero if you don't really agree with what they do? Kinda?
I don't know what half of what Superman does.
Like
Does that
Superman,
mean that
I don't
he-
really agree with you saving that person, but you still the guy.
Do you agree with Batman fucking the whole city up?
He didn't kill nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
though.
he ain't kill nobody, but
damage.
he ain't kill nobody, but
does
he
millions-
RKO people off
Yeah.
2-story balconies
Hey,
and
he
shit.
is fucking
all he
whole
did
city
was
up, though.
This man will
shove
take a whole
somebody's
hospital.
elbow up their ass.
Yeah, you lost that battle.
Yeah.
Where's the
Batman do be fucking up the whole city.
Okay,
bro.
demolish a whole
Batman's
hospital.
fucking up the people that deserve
He's
it,
a
not just a
vigilante.
random group
That
of people.
deserve it. Okay.
He's still
all
a
right.
vigilante.
They deserve it?
Spider-Man is still a vigilante. Even that.
So you telling me some of the people Batman don't fuck up? This not just who needed some money?
Or
Like-
a nigga with mental illness.
Like, bro, like,
Oh my! We're talking about an entire race of
That's what I'm
people.
saying.
You guys,
crazy. I never even
Chewy,
thought
you got
about
some
that.
bombs. Chewy, Batman, mash it, mash the button.
you're beating up
Mash the button, mash it.
This is why I came on the show. I
People
missed
needed money, like you said.
Yo,
Yeah.
wow.
You telling me there's just a Jermaine from Southside
You keep saying Jermaine.
Jermaine
Southside
from
Gotham?
Southside Gotham, and his mama sick, and he just need to make some money, and a goddamn penguin was like, I give you $10,000 if you're here at this time, and he like, fuck it, I need the money, and then
Yeah.
he get the shit beat out of him, get all
clawed.
his teeth knocked out and shit, bro, get dragged, fucking, where's the penguin?
Beat
Gets
out
his
of-
fucking ass beat, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's like saying
Yo,
my
you gonna
mama's
say
a
the-
bad person
and you-
because she sold drugs. Shout out my mama. Thank you,
Bro,
mama.
you know there ain't no
Wow.
opportunity in Gotham, bro. You know there ain't no
Now you
opportunity
spitting.
in Gotham.
Now you spitting.
Gotham's like Chicago on fucking steroids.
It's facts,
There you
though.
go.
It's big facts. So, moral of the story is Kanye's still a genius.
a
My
genius.
man
We'll
put
say
up a
that.
few curtains
We
and
have
some
to-
lights.
I'm not saying
Played some
Kanye
music
is
and
not
got
a-
money.
I'm not
Aaron
saying
hating on the
Kanye
kid.
isn't a genius. I'm just saying he's a pretty polarizing figure here.
Then say that.
I said that.
I was saying,
I said that.
You could have
I
just
ain't
said
calling him
that.
a superhero.
Okay.
Motherfucker Lex Luthor's a genius. He's still an asshole.
But then just say he's a polarizing figure and I don't agree with some
Shut
of
up.
the
That's
stuff.
crazy.
You don't want no problems.
A lot of us don't agree with what he said.
Hate on
You
a
said you didn't
10-year-old
agree
child.
either. You say you don't
I
agree
said
with
I don't agree with I don't agree with a lot of shit you say.
Okay.
You still my man.
You ain't my dad.
You still my man, though. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't your dad.
I ain't
Come
nobody's
on.
daddy.
All I'm saying is
North's gonna
that
have them kids gonna have a hell of a time growing up learning about their mom's past if they don't already know and what their dad has done.
that's a small price to pay to
She
grow
for
up to
sure
be a
already know.
millionaire.
Well,
and
sure,
have
yeah,
a
sure.
very creative father.
Already over talking, making some fake story about some broke going to see the Penguin for $1,500 in a Slim Jim to freaking go fist fight Batman at the Gotham Rodeo head ass.
Batman do a lot of collateral damage that's unnecessary.
He tried to tell him too. He said, "My mama's sick," and Batman said,
Where's the Penguin? Batman says, swear to me. I'm not wearing hockey
Now
pads.
his mama dead because he couldn't get that 15. Man.
his dental bill like
That man terrible. Now that I think about
and
it.
shit.
He's a
Yo.
terrible person.
Oh, and then you wonder who makes the supervillains. What do you think Jermaine's gonna do after that, huh?
All right, look, before
I mean,
Stop, man.
Two-Face.
Two-Face, yeah. Jermaine is now
of what?
Two-Face was a good person and became bad because of something that happened, and now he's just a bad. Now
He started killing motherfuckers. He said, here's your tails.
yeah, but
Shooting
he
people.
was a good dude until just something happened and bow wow wow.
And-
And it is. I don't know. Don't ask me, man. I'm out here.
Yeah,
just
you just learned what canon meant about 45 minutes
Canon.
ago. Get out of here.
Canon
Nick Cannon.
And look, all right, I got one last question before we get about it real quick. Who would have a better album?
man.
Drake's Son or North?
North.
North easily.
I'm sorry. That
Sorry.
boy, what's that? Adonis ain't got no bars.
Drake's Son got, what are you talking about?
He ain't got no
That
bars.
one's got
I
bars.
still be singing this dumb song. I'm like, why am I singing
RC?
this?
Yeah, man, I don't like pitting kids against each other. But I would probably
Hypothetically.
lean closer to North.
I'm gonna say North.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
No,
North.
she got a
and
better
I do
flow,
like
bro.
pitting. I
And
do
she
like,
younger, ain't she?
I like
she has
pitting
content.
kids
No,
together
you know, Adonis
against
is
each
younger.
other. I like pitting kids against each other. In North,
It's called hold on. It's called Pop Warner. What you mean?
I like it.
It's called Lil League.
and I think North
Pete
going
said, where the
North
hell
to eat
am
them
I?
up.
Hey, man.
Cousin Pete.
North gonna eat them.
That's episode
Eat 'em
54. Shout out.
Y'all be jumping out the window over here. That's crazy.
I knew that was going
Talking
to
about
be
a young child, a young woman.
I'm just
young
saying, just
kid.
name it better. Name it better, and I'm back on board. But elementary school dropout is not.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's
Yeah.
that's a
That's
trash
not-
I'ma
name.
tell you-
but
I'ma tell you
I
right now.
understand
She's
it.
paying homage to her father.
And
I
I
understand
but
it.
college
Talking
drop, but
trash,
let
man.
college dropout just be itself though. Like do something else.
I can't wait till you have
do-
a kid
do-
and somebody
do-
just
do like
shit
the
on
law
their
degree.
terrible
It's
ideas.
probably gonna be you.
It will be.
You're gonna be my kid's biggest
Yeah.
Uncle RC hate me. I'm like I know he do.
That shit trash.
idea.
What is you talking
You said
about?
that's
I'm
a
gonna make your
dumbass
macaroni
idea.
noodle pan and you gonna shit on it.
Yeah.
My
This
boy
ain't
about to-
art. You call this art?
my boy about to have
Gio painted
Picasso's.
30-foot murals.
Here,
Y'all
Uncle
call this art?
RC. Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
you better get your little ass on that ladder. Get to work.
Yo.
Little
your
weak
bars
ass
up.
painting you did.
Gio, where can shout out your IG one more time, man.
Yo, you can find me at Just Created It. JustCreatedIt.com. Check out my website. It's actually kind of cool. I'm working on it.
RC. the
Calvert Productions. Hit me up on IG and TikTok.
the Batman of South Phoenix.
I'm Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man.
That's a full-time job.
Artie the Green Lantern of Glendale. That's hard. Yeah, how can they find you, bro?
It's Artie Reeves on Instagram and TikTok. We'll see if TikTok stick around. We've been through this before, so I'm just at this point. I'm just like,
Oh yeah,
we'll
no,
see.
TikTok is under fire. Shit, we should talk
It's
about
always been.
that. Follow my boy Gibby
Next
_Visions.
Mm-hmm.
What's the follower count?
Not enough.
All right, okay.
Not enough.
All right.
We'll get there.
Follow my boy
baby.
is follow cousin Pete too. Pete, follow you.
Kidzeku, KIDXEKU.
Kid Zeku. I like that. Okay, that sounds like a new Dragon Ball character. There you go.
More fire.
Sound hard.
Chewy, how can they find you?
Hit me up at Radio Chewy. What's my superhero name? Am I the Wolverine of El Mirage?
You are now.
You are now.
He was ready for that one.
was ready.
He was queued up.
You are the Magneto of Dice Art.
God.
And I am. I don't even know who the hell I am.
You the
am I,
the
RZ?
Aquaman.
Man, that boy can't swim.
I'm the juggernaut of Tempe, baby. DJ Aaron Michael, baby.
Of Scottsdale.
I'm the Bane of Scottsdale, baby.
Colossus.
Scottsdale.
The Colossus of
That'll
Clout. You know what I'm saying?
The Colossus of
Yeah,
Cloud
kiss
is
them
crazy.
knuckles.
I'm the
Trying to hide
Deadpool.
your
I'm the
knuckles.
Deadpool of Tucson, baby.
He didn't kiss his knuckles. He
Aaron
sucked the
Michael.
he sucked the ash off his knuckles.
I was waiting for it.
That's it. That's the episode. We're done. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. We're on Spotify and Apple. I'm out.
Get them knees, honey.